Hello. Hello, Capricorn. I'm Poetic Heretic, and this is your April 2020 tarot forecast. I'll be giving you a Celtic Cross reading for the month of April 2020 to see what information, advice, and insight we can gain into the month ahead. All right, so without further ado, we would like a Celtic Cross reading for all Capricorn individuals, Sun, Rising, and Moon for the month of April 2020. Let us see what we get. Oh, wow. Already, there it is. Okay. That was a fast one. All right, so for your current outside influences, the Page of Pentacles reversed. For the challenge card, the Ace of Wands. For the underlying energy, the Four of Swords reversed. For the past, the Devil reversed. For what you hope to achieve, the Ten of Cups. Very nice. For the near future, the Six of Wands. For your attitude or position on the situation, the Two of Swords. For the outside force coming in, the Ten of Swords. For your hopes or fears, the King of Swords reversed. And for the final outcome card, the Queen of Cups reversed. All right, so let's dive into this here. Beginning the month with the Page of Pentacles reversed. This represents your current outside influences right around the beginning of the month. So Page of Pentacles reversed, perhaps some level of disappointments in things that were exciting you. The excitement is settling down to some level, and maybe these new beginnings that you've been focused upon are not turning out quite in the way that you want them to, but there's still, I believe, a desire to sort of push through this energy and get things moving in a productive way again. But don't be surprised if, especially, for the first half of the month, but perhaps less as the month goes on, there's this sense of sluggishness or trying to push through a lot of things, I would say, with that Page of Pentacles reversed. The practical earth energy of which your sign is a part is just not flowing as well as we would like it to. However, crossing over that this month is the challenge card, which for you is the Ace of Wands. Concentrated energy, vitality, drive, ambition, seizing the day, a powerful new beginning in the realm of action, assertion, willpower. So indeed, that's part of what makes me say your challenge this month is to sort of push through these things that are trying to hold you back, this drudgery or this difficult energy that is trying to hold you in place or make you stagnate in place, have you stagnate in place. You want to push through that. You want to seize the day. You want to go for it. You want to be more impulsive. You want to do it now, do it immediately, which can be a bit challenging for Capricorn energy to be impulsive, but that's what this card is sort of calling on you to do, sort of summon and muster your willpower to push through these blockages. And it does look like you will end up in much better circumstances if you do that from what else we see here? But so for the underlying energy, everything forming a foundation for your situation this month, you got the Four of Swords reversed. So speaking of stagnation, this can also comment on that. It can comment on feeling a bit stuck, perhaps not able to see things with clarity, but it can also just be feeling exhausted, needing to rest, needing to get away from the things that are draining your energy. So be wary of that. But again, with this being the underlying energy, it's almost like there's this background noise of stress and restlessness for you this month. And that could create some challenges. But again, it's like it's your job this month to push through that as best you can. Use your willpower. Use the power of your will. Concentrate. All right, so for the past and issues you've had to deal with, you got the Devil reversed. Very interesting, because Sagittarius, just before you, also got the Devil reversed for the past position. So the Devil reversed, I'm going to tell you largely what I told them. Falling in this position is saying that you have dealt with challenges in trying to break free from a difficult situation or an unhealthy, toxic connection, perhaps to someone or something. You've been struggling to break free from this wretchedness for a while now, and that's then leading to your current situation where, when we consider that in connection with this card, or this card in connection with that, I think that a lot of you are really, really, really going to see some breakthroughs this month in things that you've been struggling to get to work for quite some time. So especially if you've been trying to develop better habits or things of this nature, I think you're going to see some breakthroughs this month. So that's the good news. For what you hope to achieve, you got the Ten of Cups. This represents your highest hope, your highest goal, what you're reaching for this month. So this is a card of great success and happiness and fulfillment and recognition and manifestation, these sorts of things. Now, this is, again, what you're reaching for. It's your highest hope. And will you reach it this month? Well, the cards are not exactly conclusive about that, but it looks like you will have at least partial successes with some of these other cards coming up, and we will look deeper into that when we get there. But yes, great to have a card with this much harmony showing up. For the near future, representing the first week or two of the month, you got the Six of Wands. Victory, triumph, progress, taking the fight to the enemy, taking on the enemy at the gate, leadership qualities, having things in balance, especially having your own willpower in balance, having your health perhaps in balance, feeling physically vital and alive with the Six of Wands, sixth house of health. So this is really good. This is real progress in your life. First week to 2 weeks of the month of April. So this is really good. Hello, Mr. Poetic. Hello, Ryan. Welcome back. I was a bit delayed because I had to change a light bulb between readings, but I did that, and now I am back. That would have been funny if it went out while I was doing the reading, because then it would have suddenly gone very dark. But fortunately, that did not happen. For your attitude or position on the situation, you got the Two of Swords. So if there was some lack of clarity, or has been perhaps earlier in the month, this has you at least feeling much more objective, seeing both sides of an issue, peaceful, and perhaps in a state of inner calm and serenity, and almost a disciplined stability, a disciplined objectivity, a disciplined acceptance of what is the vibe I'm getting overall from this card in this context and the rest of the cards that we have here. So that's very good. The only danger I would say is just remember that just because you may be feeling clear, like you're seeing things as they are, does not necessarily mean that you actually are seeing things as they are. Be wary of that. The figure in this card does have a blindfold on, after all. Furthermore, sometimes this card in a negative sense, and I don't think this will be it for the vast majority of you, but sometimes this can talk about feeling stuck, coming to a sort of crossroads, and not knowing how to proceed, or maybe in conflict between yourself and another person. But again, I don't think in this context that's going to be all that likely. So for the outside force coming in, this is where things get even more interesting. You got none other than the Ten of Swords. So this could go one of two ways. In the positive sense, this could be a powerful revelation, the manifestation of thought, illusions shattered, truth revealed. The truth finally comes out, and you're no longer caught in illusion or deception or whatever. So this could be someone or something coming at you that basically facilitates a great clarity about things, a great revelation. So that's very interesting, especially since there's a lot of sort of concern about that for you this month, it looks like. However, yes, it is true in the negative sense. The Ten of Swords, as the imagery suggests, can represent, in this case, an outside force coming in of defeat, despair, hopelessness, reaching the end of the line and not knowing how to proceed, or perhaps being unable to proceed. Something coming at you that tries to hold you down in some way. So it's very interesting to see you go from the Six of Wands, victory, triumph, progress, to the Ten of Swords, something perhaps trying to hold you down. Will you have the wherewithal to overcome this challenge? Well, we shall see. For your hopes or fears, you got the King of Swords reversed. So again, this is commenting more on your concern about, are you seeing things for what they are this month? Do you have that mental clarity that you seek? And with this being a court card and its reversal, it could manifest as an adult male air sign. That would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, that perhaps you are concerned about. You may be worried about this person for some reason. So do consider that. Now, wait, before we get to the outcome card, I'm just casually playing GTA 5, so if I don't respond as much, it's because my hands are busy, but I'm still listening. Oh, good. That's good to know, Ryan. Yeah. Multitasking for the win, am I right? So for the outcome card, how you are concluding the month of April 2020, you got the Queen of Cups reversed. Now, before I begin diving into this card, I'm going to draw one more card for you to get additional insight into this, because I don't feel satisfied with just that information. And we got the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Interesting. So, looking at the Queen of Cups reversed, this can manifest basically as emotional difficulties, perhaps feelings of disappointment, perhaps feeling thrown off. Sometimes this can manifest even as health challenges, illnesses. So be aware of that. Now, with this also being another court card, this could manifest as a difficult situation with likely an adult female water sign. So that would be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So that may manifest around the end of the month as well. Now, I did draw, of course, one more card, the Seven of Pentacles reversed, to get some additional insight into this situation. Just how is this actually manifesting at the end of the month for you? What does this really mean? What is this about? Well, Seven of Pentacles reversed, fortunately, when I get this card anyway, is so often indicative of things sort of getting back to normal. Like if there's been an uncomfortable pause or interruption in things, the reversal of this card indicates the cessation of that and things proceeding more smoothly again, especially your work proceeding much more smoothly and efficiently. So that's a good thing. So it's almost like whatever that Ten of Swords is, whether it manifests as some great truth or revelation or as something that makes you feel temporarily defeated, it's like, yes, perhaps it causes some level of emotional distress for a time, but before you know it, Seven of Pentacles reversed, things are back to normal, and your work is proceeding smoothly, and you're no longer in such a state of distress or feeling despair or whatever. So that's good. It's a very interesting collection of cards this month. I would say remember that Ace of Wands. Remember that it is asking you to really act on inspiration this month. Seize the day, go for it, be more impulsive, do it now. Listen to your impulses and intuitions and act on them when you feel them. Act on them to the best of your ability. And so, will you get that dream, that perfect dream of the Ten of Cups that we see reaching for this month? Unfortunately, probably not. But what you will get, in all likelihood, is a return to your work proceeding more smoothly and efficiently, and perhaps being, I would say, hopefully at least, well on your way to achieving that great fulfillment, satisfaction, and manifestation. Now, speaking of which, I almost forgot. So you got the 10 of Cups, and you also got the 10 of Swords. Thus, your 10th house of career and your public image, your public life is activated this month. So expect those areas of your life, your public life, how people see you in a very public or perhaps even professional sense, to be a big subject of your life this month, or of your month, I should say. Expect that to be significantly activated. So, indeed, we see career stuff, we see forward progress early in the month, and then we see things getting back to normal in a work sense, especially the very end of the month. So, yeah, I think we can say this is likely having to do with your career for the vast majority of you this month, or at least your public image. So, all right, that's about it, Capricorn. I'm losing my ability to speak clearly at this point. It's been a night, so we're getting close to the end of the night here. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe if you're not already, as I'm always sharing more astrology and tarot-related content to this channel. If you would like a personal reading with me, I go live on this channel every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, doing live tarot readings on a pay-what-you-want basis. You can come by and donate even as little as $1, and I'll be happy to answer any question you have, as long as it is an ethical one. So that's 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time every Friday. Come by and get a tarot reading. I'll be happy to give you one. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed. Again, thank you for being here. Thanks for stopping in, Ryan. Let's see. Enjoy the rest of your evening, Mr. Poetic. Thank you, sir, and you as well, over there in Mountain Time, 2 hours earlier. Unfortunately, I probably won't be back tonight to do the readings for Aquarius and Pisces. They will have to wait until Friday, but I will do that on Friday. Fingers crossed, almost certainly I'll be able to get that done on Friday. And then, of course, we'll also have the live tarot readings that day. So thank you so much for being here. Have a great month, Capricorn, and have a great rest of your night as well. Again, Ryan, and bye for now.